Back to Wednesday. Time right now is 12:14. Pretty rainy outside.
Yeah, it's been for much of the day, Mary, at least along the coast. Where are we starting to see the showers now?
We still have that coastal rain in place, but we've got a few areas inland now seeing some heavy rain and even a little bit of lightning. The rain shafts in the background still dry on the causeway though. Now watch what happens with future track. You start to see that shift. You get the sea breeze and then things start to really get going as we head into the afternoon and continuing through the evening. This is 6 o'clock on future track and it's looking pretty active right at the coast. So driving home today could be a little difficult for some of you. That heavy rain, that lightning, the gusty wind. Take it easy on the roads. Yes, there is rain, coastal rain this morning. Here is the reason it's feeling so steamy. We got a lot of sunshine. Now, usually as we head closer and closer to the afternoon, you start to get the clouds building in. You start to get the thunderstorms developing. Well, that has not been the case so far today. Perfect. Now let's get to what you really want to see, and that is Doppler radar. Heavy rain and lightning across the area.
All right, welcome back to Week News at noon. So we are keeping a close eye out for those showers today, Mary. The question is, when are we going to get them? How bad are they going to be?
You know, it's going to be our typical afternoon, evening thunderstorms, which means at times you can see very heavy rain, a lot of lightning, even gusty winds. So you definitely want to take caution and head indoors if you see that storm coming your way. Starting to build in more cloud cover. This is our Sanibel Harbor Marriott Resort and Spa Skycam. Looking at the causeway, and you can see the cars moving over, heading toward the beach, heading toward the island. Right now, it's still looking pretty good out there. It's just getting a little bit more cloudy. That's pretty much the only difference from this morning. Village on Venetian Bay also seeing those clouds building in. You can see this on our visible satellite. So the clouds are building in, but we haven't seen the wind shift yet. We haven't seen the sea breeze kicking in. Once that starts to happen, once we see wind coming out of the west, we should see an uptick in our rain and thunderstorm activity. Right now, Doppler radar is still fairly quiet. A cluster of thunderstorms way out in the Gulf. We've also had some activity on the East Coast. This thunderstorm right here, watching this, could see some of that heavy rain and lightning work its way into eastern Collier. Also have some areas of rain just south of Lake Placid, but nothing really significant as of right now. Now watch what happens with future track. You start to see that shift. You get the sea breeze and then things start to really get going as we head into the afternoon and continuing through the evening. This is 6 o'clock on future track and it's looking pretty active right at the coast. So driving home today could be a little difficult for some of you. That heavy rain, that lightning, the gusty wind. Take it easy on the roads later on. And just remember, if you have any plans outdoors and you can hear the rumble of thunder, you need to go inside or go into your car, roll the windows up. Lightning certainly can be very dangerous. Now, overnight, we start to dry out. After sunset, you start to see those showers and storms lose their strength, and we should remain dry during the overnight time period into tomorrow morning. So your Wednesday commute should be just fine in the morning. The afternoon and evening, though, once again, as usual this time of year, showers and thunderstorms start to build and increase in coverage through about sunset. After that, things quiet down. It's hot. It's July, 90 in Lehigh Acres, 87 in Fort Myers, 90 in the Cape. Let's take a look at Naples. So you're at 87. Look at the feels like 96. It feels like 96 degrees with that humidity factored in. It's just feeling a lot warmer than it actually is. Low and mid 90s will be your high temperatures today, but those mid 90s will feel like 100s. 95 Lehigh Acres, 93 in the Cape. Notice our temperatures right next to the beach. A little bit cooler, 91 Marco Island, 90 Sanibel. It's that onshore breeze making things feel a little bit more mild. We'll keep the clouds around this evening with some isolated rain and thunderstorm activity around dinner time. Temperatures will be in the 80s. Boaters, a very quick check for you, 1 to 2 feet in the Gulf, light chop in the bays. Of course, you need to watch out for thunderstorms. Other than that, conditions look pretty good. 75 in the morning, high of 93 tomorrow with afternoon and evening thunderstorms. We'll keep the storms going. We are monitoring a tropical wave that isn't going to do much other than potentially bring us a little bit more moisture Thursday into Friday. We'll see what happens. We'll keep you updated, but really we've just got scattered storms in the forecast, and that will continue through the weekend into early next week. Lows mid 70s, highs low and mid 90s. Trace, Lindsay, back to you.
Back to Wednesday. Time right now is 12:14. Pretty rainy outside.
Yeah, it's been for much of the day, Mary, at least along the coast. Where are we starting to see the showers now?
We still have that coastal rain in place, but we've got a few areas inland now seeing some heavy rain and even a little bit of lightning. There's a look at Doppler radar, and it is active right now. Taking a closer look, you can see the Lee County Islands still getting the majority of the activity. As of now, You do have some lightning, mainly offshore, but there is a bolt there on Pine Island. We're keeping a close eye on this, but 22 strikes in the last 15 minutes. So Sanibel, Captiva, Pine Island Center, Boca Grande, all the way up into Rotunda, you're getting the rain right now. If you can hear the thunder, you need to head inside. Let's take a closer look at what's going on a little further in. Buckingham, heavy rain over you. Some rain just northeast of Gateway, north of Lehigh. This will be getting a little closer to Alba in the next 15 to 30 minutes. We also have a thunderstorm east of Estero, Corkscrew Road, Bonita Beach Road. You're getting the rain right now. 13 strikes in the last 15 minutes, and we have some heavy rain just around Orange Tree, but only one lightning bolt there on Everglades Boulevard. Thunderstorm is weakening over 75, but if you're traveling along the alley, there is certainly that chance that you're going to run into a few wet spots, so take it easy if you're heading to the East Coast. Rainfall today, notice most of the activity has been right on the coast. You can see the green and the blue, that's about 1 to 2 inches. Taking a closer look at rainfall totals, you can see Sanibel almost an inch there, Boca Grande a little over an inch, and almost 1.5 along 75 in North Fort Myers. Here's a look at our Sanibel Harbor Marriott Resort and Spa Sky Cam. You can see the rain shafts in the background, still dry on the causeway though. We've got the clouds in place. They are sticking with us throughout the day, guys. Estero Bay, this is our Hyatt Regency Coconut Point Resort and Spa Sky Cam, and you can see that cloud cover out there. Future track is showing quite a bit of rain as we head into the rest of today. You notice a lot of this activity as we head into the next few hours. This is around 4:30. A lot of this activity will push inland. You can still see some activity at the coast, not ruling that out, but I think east of 75 you're going to get a little bit more activity as we head into the afternoon and the evening, and we'll even see a few thunderstorms lingering late tonight. So that is something to watch out for if you have late night plans. Looking at today's forecast, temperatures are going to stay in the low and mid 90s. We are going to still warm up despite the cloud cover and the rain. And with the humidity in place, these 90s will feel 5 to 10 degrees above what they actually are. So this feels like temperatures could reach the triple digits in a few spots. A southeast wind becomes southwest 5 to 10 miles per hour. We've got sunset at 8:21. Speaking of, here's a look at your evening forecast. Not too bad. Temperatures in the 80s. We'll see some isolated storms, but they should be coming to an end by that point. Boaters, 1 to 2 feet in the Gulf, light chop in the bays. Water temperature 87. There's the remnants of dawn. That is no longer a storm. This area right here, we're watching it, but a very low chance of development. Here's the 7-day. Highs stay in the 90s through the weekend. You've got scattered storms in the forecast today, tomorrow, into Friday. Now, the next couple of days, we can still see that coastal rain, coastal thunderstorm activity in the mornings, followed by scattered storms in the afternoons. That pattern holds on through Friday. But as we slide into the weekend, we're kind of back to our afternoon and evening thunderstorm pattern. That starts up on Saturday and continues into early next week.